Today I'm going to show you a lick that's based in major pentatonic, but throws in a bunch of altered notes to make it a little more interesting and create some tension. In this case, we're resolving from E to A. So you could use this in E blues, for instance, as you're going from the 1 chord to the 4 chord. Alright, so here's the lick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and slowed down, that is. So we're starting in E, and we end in A. Alright, so I'm going to slow it down and show you kind of a close-up view and show you how it's done. What I'm going to do here is use E major pentatonic as kind of my skeleton for this lick. I'm going to throw in a few embellishments and chromatic notes to try and make it sound like a little more than it actually is, but that's essentially what it is E major pentatonic. Okay, so one great way to do that is if you know you got a good note here and a good note here, just walk chromatically to them. So chromatically down, and then I'm going to continue to the sharp 5, which gives me an altered sound, which is cool. And then back up. Okay, after I've gotten there, I want to sneak up to this major third of E. That's the major third, right? And I'm going to set it up by hitting the 4th first, which is a common thing, you've heard it a million times, right? That's just 4th up to the 3rd. Same thing I'm doing here, 4th up to the 3rd. So it goes. In this case, I'm actually hitting the minor third twice before I go up to the major third, but just on 2 different strings. That's the same note. Once I get to the major third, I'm going to continue on down a diminished pattern, which is, okay, that's just a series of minor thirds going down. A diminished pattern starting there over the E gives us an E flat 9 sound, which is kind of an altered sound. I'm not going to get too far into that, but it's one of those diminished patterns you can repeat every minor third. Okay, so I go down the diminished pattern, and then from there I'm back to pentatonic land, and that I'm just going up to the major third of A. Right, just like I did here. So that same trick where you do on the E, you can do that same thing on the A. And that's how this lick ends. So we're starting on an E. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up now. And that ends us on the A. So I hope that gives you something that you can use in your blues playing. I'm going to put the tab on my blog. So you can download the Guitar Pro or PDF file of that and see exactly what's going on there. If you got any questions, please feel free to comment or post on the video. I'd like to hear from you. Thanks.